And I think that's one of those problems that when it comes to technology in our arena is that we want to see that payoff happen straight away, but there's a huge investment in terms of time, effort, and cost that goes in before you can actually start to see it. But if anything, you have to kind of go, well, what's the cost of us not doing anything? And what the cost of not doing anything is that tenants start to leave. They go, well, I don't want to be in this building where there's terrible Wi-Fi, or the heating's always breaking down, or or whatever it is. Tenants start to leave. Your rents go down. Things start falling apart. You're not meeting the current sustainability standards because you haven't upgraded a system that you've had since the 1960s and you didn't think about it. So, and I think that's, also what we're seeing a little bit with some of the Class B office. It's this problem that's kind of being pushed down the road. But yeah, it's hard for our industries to try and think long-term payback for high upfront costs, which is one of the tricky things in our industry and the way it works.
Well, which is interesting too, because you think most people that go into an asset with a 5 to 7 year, business plan, so they've got a little bit of a time horizon to implement it. But I think right now too, there's just so many, I'll call them things, chewing away at your NOI, from property taxes to insurance costs right now are skyrocketing, where people are probably like, look, I'm just getting the IRR I need now, let alone implementing some sort of technology strategy. But like you said, what's it going to cost me if I don't, which is sometimes maybe hard to understand or appreciate in tech. So anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, and I think, one of the things that I was quite attracted to with tech is that it can be flexible. And I'm giving like a bit of a dumb example that in real estate, you might say, hey, we need to put up a sign over here to show all the tenants. In tech land, you can say, well, actually, we can just have a projector that you buy from Best Buy, for argument's sake, for $100, and it can project what you want, and we can change it every day. It's easy. Sometimes having that digital change is easier and quicker and more cost effective than doing something physical.